clothes. That's number one. Okay. Enjoying a delightful day at the beach. Let's see what we got here. We got something good to wear in this bag. I don't think so. I don't think we got anything appropriate right now. You know what? This will do. This will do. This will do for now. Get something to drink. Downtown. Hey, hey, hey guys. How y'all doing? Yes. So sorry, I've been away for so long. IRL has been, life has been lifing. I haven't been able to stream as much as I normally would like to, but we do have a case coming up, and I would like to see if we can mediate this case as opposed to just taking it straight to trial. Trying to see if these guys are coming in. Um, I do have Teddy's number. Give Teddy a call, shall we?
I find that court building. I don't know where it's at.
Okay, I'll send you my low. You heard me, Teddy?
I mean, I heard you.
Okay, I'll send
Just
you my
drop your low.
location. Okay. Let's
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 205 596. Your call has been forwarded to an automatic.
She said she was gonna be here in a second. All right, so here's T while we wait for him to get here. So this is our very first child support case. I'm trying to get everybody to the courthouse so that maybe we can mediate this relationship as opposed to going into a big ass court battle for custody of the child. Yes, there's a child involved. Yes, there's a baby involved here. Um, it is a salacious. trial, if it goes to trial, and I would like for it not to go to trial. If we can repair a broken relationship and parties are willing to come to the table to try to reconcile, that would be great. But I have to go over the initial filing with the father so that he understands what's happening right now. So I'm basically going to serve him his papers. Yes. Um, child of this. Halo. Halo. Yes, honey. All right. It's been so long since we've been on here. I feel like we're going to have to build our audience back up from scratch. Terrible. Um, yes, honey. Okay. Hey, Draco. Thank you for following. Appreciate you. Where's this guy at? See if old girl can get back into the city.
Your call has been forwarded to
Who
an
doesn't
automatic
hear?
voice.
Nice. Guess that ain't gonna work. All right, let's see what we got here. So paperwork has been filed for this man to be sued, and yeah, it's my job today to basically kind of fill him in on what's about to go down in Pound Town. What's going down in Pound Town? Yes. It is going down in Pound Town, child. Lord is game. Court becomes Rats versus Cop Custody. Let's see. This. Boy. Who the hell is this agent? There it is. J, case files. Child support. Bear with me, folks. I'm getting this paperwork together right quick. There we go. Get this paperwork together real quick. Hey, Art. Blanco and Troublefield, they still here. They here. They got a case coming up. They are actually suing somebody, child. Yes. They are still here. But in that city, it's a whole new cast of characters, honey. Yeah. Daddy. Hey, Teddy.
Good evening, Your Honor. How may I help you today?
Well, I wanted to see if we could talk about the mediation, and I also wanted to let you know that the paperwork
Okay,
has been filed for the custody hearing. She is
okay,
seeking full custody of the baby. Um, I do have to go over, I would like to go over the filing with you so that you're aware of what's in it. And if we could have a mediation, it doesn't have to go public.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah. All right. So come on, let's go upstairs. And is she in the city? I tried. I know she was in the city before. I tried calling her,
Hold on.
but I think she flew out.
Uh, hold on. I don't. I'm not sure actually. I don't. I'm not, I don't know if she's in here or not.
Okay. Yeah, I saw her earlier at the car wash with the baby.
Oh yeah. Well, I was on the other side of the city. I didn't even know she was in here.
Okay. Come on. We're just gonna go into the conference room here. Hopefully the seats work. Thank God they do. Yay. Okay. So go ahead. Come on and have a seat, brother.
Right on.
All right.
How's your day
So
going?
it's going okay. It's going okay. Are you near the emails at all?
Excuse me. Yeah, I'm in the email.
Okay. So I'm gonna give you a copy of this as well, and We're gonna open a ticket up for you in the citizen portal for DOJ, and then so you'll have a copy of what I'm going to share with you now. So she presented the complaint for sole custody with cause and related relief. Comes now Scarlett Bratch, plaintiff in the above entitled cause by and through undersigned counsel Monroe and Monroe Law Firm, and hereby files this complaint for sole custody and related relief and alleges as follows. Um, the main fact of it is that she says that you are employed by the White House. Defendant is employed by Pound Town's White House. Through his employment, he gained access to and misused highly sensitive government grade surveillance technology. Without plaintiff's knowledge or consent, defendant installed a covert application on plaintiff's cell phone disguised as a music app. This application, used exclusively by Pound Town's White House personnel, allowed the defendant to remotely track plaintiff's location, listen to her phone calls, and record her conversations. Um, this constitutes a gross violation of plaintiff's privacy and constitutes stalking behavior. Defendant had no legal authority to utilize this technology against the plaintiff, who was not under investigation by Pound Town's White House. On at least three occasions, defendant demonstrably abused this technology. Tracking evidence: one, she gives an example of something that happened on April 28th, where she says you use the app to track her movements throughout her neighborhood. She said she noticed she was being tracked by both her tracker and the covert app, realized she was being monitored, demonstrating defendant's misuse of technology. The app's inability to maintain a signal indoors corroborates the stalking behavior. She said there was the second incident where you tracked her to an oil refinery, eavesdropping on her private conversations. President Ape's comment, I don't like angels on my shoulder, referencing White House tracking, further illuminates defendant's unlawful activity. This shows President Ape likely saw the trapping app active in his proximity, suggesting an abuse of the system. Her third point is that you use the app to track her to her precise location, appearing unexpectedly and making comments only possible through knowledge gained via the illegal surveillance, and that you threatened her. He further threatened plaintiff based on this illegally obtained information, saying that whatever you heard, you used against her or threw it up in her face. Um, she's no longer employed at the White House, and she is saying that your actions demonstrated a pattern of dangerous hyperterritorial behavior and a disregard for plaintiff's safety and privacy, and that there was misuse of your powers as a government official. She presented a couple of legal arguments through her attorney and some Illinois law precedents that based on this type of these types of actions that she's worried for her safety and the safety of the child, and that she wants the best interests of the child, that it dictate custody orders. She's saying that these actions demonstrate instability, dangerous behavior, and illegal activities, um, and that she's seeking sole custody because she feels that she is in a better position to care for the child. She wants sole custody, sole legal and physical custody, and she's seeking a protective order to prevent further harassment and to ensure her safety and that of Anne Marie. The relief is requested physical and legal custody of Anne Marie Bruckshot. She would want reasonable child support outlined in Section 6 of the Articles of Relief. She wants attorney fees and all costs paid by you. She would like an order of protection prohibiting you from contacting her or coming within a certain distance of her residence or workplace, and any other relief that the court may deem just and equitable. And the sums that she wants is the first that she wants is the cost, the total cost for her hospital fees in relation to bearing the child, hospital facility fees in the amount of 40,000, physician fees in the amount of 15,000, anesthesia 6,000, newborn care 5,000, lab tests 3,000, medications 1,500, and probably around the range of anywhere between 40 to 70,000 would be the total cost for the child care, birthing, and the placenta encapsulation. Was that I don't know. Maybe that's something the two of you agreed on. Induction of labor, assisted delivery. So the grand total of all of these things is 78,000. And also, she wants to buy a home in Pound Town, a home value of 3 million. Realtor commission is included, also added in property tax, furnishing and plumbing for another half a mil, building a nursery, room preparation, furniture, baby gear. All of these prices is within this. So the total estimated maximum cost for home and nursery, she is seeking 3,744,300. She's also seeking burdens for herself and increased living costs, including child care, food, diapers, clothing, and health care. Total weekly cost of the child's life is, according to her calculations, 594,000 per week, excluding housing costs.
That
And
is fucking
total,
insane.
listen, I don't
Nah,
shoot the
fuck
messenger. Total compensatory relief
Yeah, she gonna
is
have to get that. I'll give her
three
everything.
three
But
point
what?
eight
No, a fucking house? Man,
three
listen,
point eight million plus
we're
lawyer
not
fees
fucking
and
married.
court
How the fuck
costs.
is she asking for this shit? She fuck.
Child support amount
She gonna
is
have to get that shit
500.
in blood.
Total child support amount is 594,000 per week. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring you here so that we could, so that I could discuss this filing with you
I'm
instead of
not
just
paying
reading
for her.
it
Let me tell
and
you something. Hold
and
on,
going
hold
through
on,
all of
hold
that
on,
is
hold on.
maybe we can have a mediation so this doesn't play out in front of the
I don't
city.
give a fuck if it play out in front of Jesus himself. Ain't no way in hell I'm pulling. Yo, I pay for my kid, and that's it. My child got a stable home and all of that shit. Just because she chooses not to live there is on her. I have my own place. I'll stay the fuck away from her. All that good shit. Great. She want money for the kid. Got it. That's it. No fucking house and all that other. Yo, she bugging the fuck out. Good luck with that
Now, Teddy, before I read to you all of these things, the two of you this was prepared when the two of you had just finished an argument.
This is some bullshit. This is the first time I'm hearing any of this. I didn't prepare any of
Well,
this.
she's filing, so,
Well, I'm gonna counter sue her ass. You could get petty in this motherfucker.
Teddy, hold on. Teddy, wait, wait, wait. Now remember we had a conversation, right? And we spoke about mediation and the reason why that's why I didn't want you to just be served with this so you could read it on your own and then it escalate. This was written when tensions were high. Y'all had literally just broke up. Everybody was mad at each other and there hadn't been room for everyone to calm down. I spoke with her today and she's in a different place now than she was then when this was prepared. So remember, this was a couple of weeks ago this was prepared. Tensions were high. I spoke to you and we spoke about mediation and potential reconciliation, right? Remember?
I do.
Now, I spoke to her today and I told her that we were talking about mediation and potential reconciliation. And you know what she said?
I have no
You want to
idea.
know?
I have
She's
no idea. I had a restraining order against her, so I haven't been nowhere near her.
she said that she is willing to go down that road with you. She wants to talk about mediation and potential reconciliation. Lawsuits are always filed in the heat of the moment when folks are upset with each other, right?
I understand. I'm listening.
And that's when this was done. But it's our legal obligation. We have to show you and tell you what was filed, but it also serves to say how where the relationship was at one point. And the fact that y'all are still willing to come to the table, have mediation and have reconciliation means that y'all really care for each other a lot. And beyond that, y'all care about that baby.
I just want to see my daughter grow up correctly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna fight for custody. Fuck you. What? Sole custody? Yo,
How
she out
about
of.
what about fighting for your family? Staying together. The best thing for the family is to stay together, especially if the two of you still love each other, which you obviously do because both of you said y'all want reconciliation. Again, this was written at the height of anger. You never been so mad at somebody you just was like, fuck it. You argue, cuss out, do petty shit and all that. I'm suing you, you suing me, I'm mad at you, wooty wooty woo.
That's the whole thing. I never once. Yo, this is the crazy part. I already told. I said you can have the house. You can have all the cars I bought you. You know what I'm saying? And I even leave you with a stipend. But this, I said, as long as I can see my kid, that's all I care about. But to come here with those crazy ass demands, this puts a new spin on it.
I think the demands
Crazy.
came out of anger. And I think that if we go back to our initial conversation when you were like, you know what, I do want my family. I want to talk about reconciliation and seeing if there's another option. I think that that would be, I think
That was
that's worth
before
looking
I heard
into.
this. This is crazy. Like, wow.
Well, again, this was written weeks ago when she was mad and you were mad, right? You were mad too, correct?
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
ain't get to write down all your petty stuff. We're women, we're highly organized. So we approach
See,
things differently.
the thing is, right? I just match energy. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't do petty shit unless petty shit is done to me. And when people go low, I go to hell. That's the craziest part about it. It's like, you know what I mean? So I'm not even really, look, man, I don't want it to be messy, but if it gets there, I'm with the shits. I try to have a conversation with her. There's two sides to every story, and the third one's usually the truth. You know what I
Right.
mean? So it's like no, you know what I mean? I never got a chance to say anything about anything. Everything is just being said about me, and it's funny. Like, there's nobody tells the entire story, so it's cool. Well, shit. If we gotta go to court, we'll do that, but as you can see, she's not here for mediation. So that shows you where her head is at and
Oh,
all of this.
well, she didn't know. She didn't know. I saw her in the city and I was like, let me see. But I did want to speak to you first because you were supposed to be served today. And I wanted you to, I have to do my job. But I also know that in the spirit of love and reconciliation, that both of you have indicated to me that you want to reconcile.
Yeah.
She literally
Guess
said
we'll
this
see
to me
where.
today at the car wash.
I mean, shit. If she's willing to sit down and talk, I can entertain the conversation. I this I did not. I was like, okay, well, shit. All right, I'll entertain the conversation.
No, I don't
Yeah,
want you to entertain it. I want you to come from the same space you were coming from when we first spoke.
you sit down before I AFK. Hold on.
Okay. So remember when we spoke? You remember that feeling you had, and you were like, you know what? I love my family. I want my family. I want to see if there's a way other than a nasty court battle. Court battles are supposed to be nasty. Lawyers will be like, okay, well, this is what you can do, and you can get this, and this is how this should go, and you should do this and that and the third. That's what the lawyer's job is to do. The court's job, the justice's job, is to make sure that if there's any chance to keep this family together, we keep it together. If we can repair the relationship, hold a mediation, counsel the two of you, and try to help you be successful in this relationship, then that's what we should do because the relationship is not just you, her, and the baby. It's also a reflection of our community as well.
Yeah, I guess you make a great point. Definitely, community first. I get it.
Right.
Uh,
And I damn sure do not. I honestly, I don't want this to come to court.
Me neither. I mean, shit. I didn't want it to go to court neither, man. But I've been fighting my entire life, man. It's crazy, and this is just probably gonna be another one of those battles if it doesn't go the way I'm hoping things go.
Can I ask why the two of you broke up in the first place?
I don't even fucking know, man. Look, it's just the culmination of things, I guess.
Did you break
Uh,
up with her or did she break up with you?
she actually broke up with me. I can't really sit here and say I blame her. I'm not perfect by any means. But I believe communication and effective communication, you just avoid a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one wants to effectively communicate anymore. Crazy.
Well, sometimes you need objective, you need help because sometimes you get you so used to a person you don't hear them anymore. You know what I mean? She's not hearing you, you're not hearing her. You're both trying very hard to get the other person's attention. And when that doesn't work, we try the most extreme things to get each other's attention, which is we try to hurt the person. The
You know what I
opposite,
think the problem is?
but
Honestly, I care a little bit too much about her. You know, I think that's what the problem is. It's really a me thing. It's not really a her thing. She's a great fucking human being. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I think I had a hand in fucking that up, but shit, 3.5 million. That's fucking ridiculous.
Boogie, were
Oh,
we supposed to be
please.
having a meeting
3.5
today?
A
3.5
million on a
million.
crib. Jesus.
3.5 million is that JB?
Yeah,
I was calling your phone.
my bad. I've been in my head most of the day working on paperwork. Were we supposed to have a meeting today?
Mm-mm. I was just serving the dad his papers for his suit.
Oh, I was actually trying to figure out how to turn it because, we can physically give each other papers. So I was trying to translate what I did into a physical paper, and I was trying to figure out who APD was here to have him served.
Oh no, AP no APD. I can show you how to do it. I have it here for him. So I just got to print it out and then put a copy of it in the filing cabinet. Of all of that stuff, I'll show you as well. Um, Teddy, this is the woman that is representing um, your child's mother. This is JB. She is
Hey.
she is the attorney for. She's the one that put together the suit in which you are receiving today. And
Oh my.
mhm. So JB, what's been happening is I've reviewed the filing with him, and we are trying to see if we can get all the parties to the table for mediation. He has indicated to me that he is open to counseling and reconciliation if Scarlett is also open to this. I did see her at the car wash earlier today. She did mention to me that she is also open for mediation and reconciliation and would like to see if they could get to a point where this doesn't have to go to court. So we were trying to see if everybody was available today or but I've been calling. I saw Scarlett earlier. I saw you were in the city earlier, but I couldn't catch you and you flew out. Um, but I wanted to make sure that he was
I'm sorry about that. I was just flying in for addresses and in and out and stuff, but I'm going to be here for a while.
okay, go great. Um, if we can get Scarlett in here tonight, we could do the mediation tonight, and if it breaks down, then we can move on to the trial portion. But we would have to give Teddy an opportunity to retain counsel if he chooses, or he can represent himself.
Last I spoke with my client, she was immovable on her terms. We did discuss possible resolutions, and she didn't seem very interested in those avenues. And of course, all of the claims outlined in our lawsuit do constitute an act caused irreconcilable differences, which caused her the desire to separate.
Shit. Let the games begin.
Well, hold on. We're still going to try the mediation and see if there's any space for reconciliation. Again, this is a family that we're talking about. We want to make sure that we exhaust every possible avenue for reconciliation before we go into a knockout, drag out court fight that could split the city in two.
My client was originally amicable to 50-50 split of custody, but recent events that will be disclosed, well, that have been disclosed in our lawsuit surfaced that caused her to change her mind and reconsider her own safety as well as the safety of her child. And considering that she was dislocated without any consideration or notice, leaving her and their daughter on the streets, she is
Oh,
in need of
That's
housing
bullshit.
that can't be
Bullshit.
spontaneously removed due to misunderstandings gained from illegal surveillance.
oh,
Okay, that is a lie. Straight up and down. She is not homeless, yo. Don't even do that. I moved all the way on the other side of town and left the house to her. And I already explained to your
The
honor
house
right
that
here.
she doesn't have keys to?
This She has keys to that house. If you would bring an officer of the court with you, you'll see that she has access to that house. There's no so that right there in itself is a lie.
okay. So I
Okay.
don't want to
Now
go into these details.
no one real quick. I just explained since you're her representation, she's not here, right? Already explained to your honor. I will definitely, if whatever it costs me within reason, to walk away from her. She wants custody. She doesn't want me around my kid. That's fucked up, but it is what it is. If this is just give me a number and we can do this and she go her way, I go mine. Easy work. So you can take that back to your client and let your client know whatever reason, I'll definitely take care of that plus a stipend for my daughter.
So are you pulling the mediation and potential reconciliation off the table?
She already made it very clear her position to her attorney. So there is
Well,
no
that
she's
again, this was
immovable on
written
her terms is
and
what I heard counsel say. So movable on terms means we gotta go to another step.
well, I want to
I
make
left
sure
the
that I
door open.
point I want to make sure I point out, and I really need you to hear me on this point. These details were provided over a week ago when everybody was upset. It was fresh. I spoke to her today, and she
Being
said,
displaced often does that involuntarily.
right, she said to me today that time has passed. She is willing to mediate and also is interested in possible reconciliation. What was true last week or 2 weeks ago is not true today.
Okay.
So I really want to make sure that we're doing everything that everybody's on the same page, we're at the same timeline, and we know what's happening before we make any decisions. Don't make a permanent decision based on temporary emotions.
My biggest fear in all of this is my kid's gonna suffer. And I'm trying to avoid that by any means necessary. Because I do believe I come from a stable home. I believe she should be afforded one as well. I made the decision along with her mother to lay down and have this child.
Did you believe that before or after you put her and your daughter on the street?
Excuse me.
JB,
Okay. I see where this is gonna go. All right. Well,
no, no, no,
I
no, no,
guess
no,
I
no, no, no.
probably need
See,
to
but
speak to
see, this is what
counsel.
I'm saying. Don't Let's stay focused on the timeline. What was said today?
And what was done
Mediation,
yesterday?
mediation, and possible reconciliation. So JB, do you think you're able to get Scarlett on the line and maybe we can do this mediation now to see if there's a chance for reconciliation between this actual family?
Um, Me and my law partner and husband, we would both like to be present at this mediation. If Mr. Buckshot, that would give Mr. Buckshot plenty of opportunity to shop, all of the available attorneys to get counsel if he so chooses to. Scarlett's available. I'm available. My husband is gonna be flying in soon.
Okay. So remember, this mediation this is family court. This is not criminal. This is about trying to heal and repair their
Even though
relationship.
some of the actions taken against my client are borderline criminal.
Well, tensions were high when your client spoke with you, and as of today, she has indicated that she is open for reconciliation. And I think that should be honored. And I think that allowing the two of them to talk without any barbs thrown or shade thrown, just allowing them to talk and we help them through their differences, see if we can come to a reconciliation or a mediation. And if not,
Illegal
then we
surveillance is a
and then we
difference.
go and then we go forward. If they're both willing to drop it, then that is their right. And we have to allow them that. But I think we should lean more towards repairing rather than tearing asunder.
Um,
So usually for at fault mediate, or my apologies, usually for at cause custody considerations, mediation is foregone because it is the assumption that the differences are irreconcilable to justify the filing in the first place. So, are we sure that a mediation wouldn't possibly do more harm than good here, especially
They
given the nature of the claims? Again, tracking and illegal surveillance and threats.
I think that both parties have indicated they would like to speak. They would like to have an opportunity to reconcile with each other. They want to see if they can reconcile. Who are we to tell them they cannot reconcile? They should be given that and afforded that opportunity. After all, this is a family. After all, people get mad at each other. We were not there. We have only heard one side of the story. You only know those facts. So it is often to everyone's advantage if they can remember why they loved each other, how they loved each other, how they got to this point, and maybe all they need is counseling. Now, if the mediation and attempted reconciliation does not work in these here halls, we move on. Everybody goes into their fighting corners, and we come out swinging. But let's give love a chance.
Council over here trying to fucking crucify me, man.
Well, that's her job. And
What
if you
the
had hired her
fuck?
first, she would be doing the same for you. She's one of the
I've been
best.
looking
She's the
for an
best at what
attorney
she
for a
does.
minute. All of the attorneys on vacation. I've been trying to find one. Just I tried to get one on retainer. I couldn't find one. I don't
I'll
know.
make a call for you and see if who we could get for you. Um, or we can empower someone here in the city that has expertise and who has knowledge of your situation that can help you put this together very quickly. Do you know any individuals that can stand with you here?
And keep in mind, they haven't even seen the discovery yet.
Well, hopefully we don't get to that point.
All right. Well, shit. Where do we go from here?
Well, we wait to see if we can get Scarlett in here. I just got a note from Risa that said, let me just call her. 1 second.
She's flying in right now.
So you mean Scarlett's flying in?
Her head popped.
Oh, okay. Let her know we're at the courthouse. Can you meet us here as well?
I'll be on my way. Yeah, she's on
Okay.
her way to the courthouse.
Okay. We're in the upper room. And
On my
I
way.
believe JB's here and I believe Ike is on his way as
The upper
well.
room
Okay.
is crazy.
Yes, the upper room.
Nice play on words. Well played. Well played.
Thank you. I named it
Well played.
myself.
The upper room.
Okay, now Teddy, is there anyone here in city that um if you that could stand in as your acting attorney that can help you in your defense
Shit.
should you need it?
Nah. I guess I'll defend my own self. I'll act as my own attorney.
Well, let's
I
hope it
could
doesn't go
definitely
that
do that.
far. If today's session does not work out, um, we'll do everything we can to get you an attorney, to get you representation, okay?
Or I could always just act as counsel on my own behalf.
You could, you could, but you are up against a very formidable team. She
Okay.
hired
I
the
could draw
damn
up
near
the
the Johnny
papers.
Cochrans.
I could draw the papers up and present them to the court if we have to get that far. I have
Okay.
some experience for myself, so
Oh, okay.
definitely
How good are you at arguing? Because
really
as you
good.
can see,
Oh, I'm
okay.
really good. I'm petty
Oh,
as fuck.
all right.
You should put me on you guys as a legal team.
I'm just saying. I think we might have to have make a position for you after this. So we shall see.
Well, I am looking for a job, so
Well, we are hiring.
I do my own investigations. I shit
Very
from the rooter
nice.
to the tutor, whatever
From
you
the
need.
rooter to the tutor. It would be great. We do need someone in DOJ that knows this city very well, knows the players, and can help with certain things.
I'll present my resume to you when this is all over.
Right. But my main concern, as particularly as the judge on this case, is to make sure that we exhaust every option, especially since I heard from both of you that you want to reconcile. You guys love each other.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all might
I
hate
mean,
each other right now, but y'all listen. The You know what the opposite of love is?
hate,
No,
no, what is it?
indifference.
Indifference. That's a good one.
Indifference is the opposite of love. To hate, you have to have a real passion for someone, like you can't get them out of your mind. It's the negative side of love, but it's still love. Hate, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The opposite of love is indifference. Like I don't give a fuck type shit. I don't know you type shit.
I mean, I give a fuck. I've never been one to not give a fuck about something. I just move energy around. You know what I'm saying? If something ain't vibrating on the right frequency, I move around it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how I've always been wired.
Where's Scarlett from?
Scarlett, I think she's from Puerto Rico, correct?
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Brooklyn.
I know
She's from
that.
Brooklyn
I
too.
figured I knew the accent. I know the accent very well. I was like, this a
Yeah,
whole New York nigga right here
already. I think you know
all
the time.
day. I'm from Harlem, so
Shit,
I
twice
get
on a
it.
Sunday.
You know what I'm saying?
I can dig it. Shit,
So
you see
I
Mutt
get
like
it.
ass in court right here with you.
Mhm. Mhm. So I get
Yeah,
it. Mhm.
yeah. I mean, it's like look. I'm a very simple person to deal with. Like I don't ask for much. Like if we just moving in the right time of timing, man, and everything is everything. That's the way shit goes. But then I have a tendency to overthink shit. I think
Okay.
that's my downfall with
But
certain
you're
things.
moving like a jealous dude. You know what I'm saying?
It's not
At
even
some
really
point you will
jealousy.
have to, and I'm not asking you to do it now, but you will have to think about how to address her concerns regarding being watched or you looking through her stuff, privacy concerns. Those are
That's
very
the crazy
delicate
part
things.
about it. Like I don't. I think that was a little overplayed because
Okay.
due to the circumstances of what was going on that night with everybody flying in and shit like that. I was checking on everybody.
I
Then
think,
I'm like,
however, don't explain it to me right now, but you
yeah,
have to do it in a way that she's going to listen.
Oh no, it's cool. I mean, she has justifiable anger, but 3.7 fucking million. I mean, really?
I mean,
That's out of pocket, you know.
3.7 million. Have you seen the
I don't
prices
even
of
got a
shit in this
fucking
city?
mansion. I don't even got a fucking mansion out here. She wants a whole mansion. That's crazy. I don't know. But if it'll keep
It's
my kid
expensive.
happy,
This
you
town
know,
is very expensive.
it is. I own a couple of properties, I know, but you know,
Right.
I mean, really,
So,
if that's the case, let me get my daughter. I mean, if I'm not good enough to have my kid around, how the fuck am I good enough to provide for my kid? Like, what kind of shit is that? Double standard here in America. You know what I mean?
right. But in reconciliation, you want to.
Yeah, I'm down for that. You know, she could live where she live, I live where I live, whatever. You
What
know,
about y'all? So, hold on. How did it go from she lived where she lived and all that to we were talking about reconciliation, meaning
her
y'all
attorneys
getting
are
back
sharp.
together. Wait, I thought y'all
Her
wanted to get
lawyer
back
is
together.
fierce. Fuck,
So
I
if
should
you're
have hired her.
if you really want to get back together, you got to think about when y'all first met.
Yeah,
Don't be combative when she comes in. Have
believe
a
me, I hate that it's come down to this. Believe me, you know, I never wanted it to come down to this. You know, this is the last thing I want. You know what I mean? And a lot
uh,
of it, like I said, was my own doing.
all right. Well, when she comes in, if you can just speak to her like you were speaking to her when you first met, and that will ease the conversation a lot. Okay? Just try that.
Hey, don't blame me if I clear this desk off and we just get the
Don't clear the
reconciling.
desk out, Teddy.
We might get the reconciling in this motherfucker, you
Oh
know.
my God. Just warn us before y'all start fucking on the table, okay? The
I'm just
goal
saying.
is to
Uh,
get you your family back, okay?
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
Living all in the same house together in the mansion.
Together
Okay, I
as a
think that's gonna
family,
come in. As a
I'm
family.
definitely down for
Remember,
it.
soft tones, compliment her. Remember when y'all first met, okay?
What about her? She's gonna compliment me? What the fuck we
Wait, is
doing?
this
Teddy.
it?
All right, all right, all right, all
Nope,
right.
this
All
is not
right.
it. JD, where are we going?
The meeting room.
Oh, here we
Guys,
go.
Oh,
right here. We're in here.
Hello.
Hello,
hey, hey,
hello.
Boogie.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Okay,
Ugh, all right,
so
we're just waiting
Holy
for my
shit. What up, guys?
co-counsel.
What's up? What's up, Ted?
Who's
Is
it,
this an
Teddy?
intervention?
Hey, Teddy.
What's up, fella?
okay.
What's the word?
Oh wait.
Hi, lady.
Oh, there you are.
Okay,
I didn't
well,
see you for a second.
this is just for Teddy. What are we here
Oh,
for?
I didn't know. I
I didn't know
didn't.
it was
I didn't
coming
know.
or would
I
address
thought.
me a
Is
little
this a
better.
fucking intervention? What's
You're
going
just
on?
No,
fine.
no, 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 no. No
Yeah, you finna get
intervention.
the electric chair.
No, we was just coming to see. We just was coming to see what was going on. That's
Oh
all.
no,
To
We're
say
it's
just
hi.
waiting for my
We
We're
didn't
husband.
know
just
you
We're
had
really
a
just
trying to
case of
figure out what
that.
the fuck's
mediation.
going
Yeah,
on.
somebody said
Yeah, do I
court.
need
We
to be
was
doing
coming to
something
see.
or what?
We just wanted to see
Or you
if it
just want
was
me to watch
court.
right now?
Well, come
no,
on,
no,
come on,
no.
man.
We're trying to have a.
Yeah,
It's just a
Honestly, this
mediation
is
motherfucker.
not
hearing to
even
see
impromptu.
if we can stay
Okay.
out. If we
We
can
just
stay
need to
out
have
of
a
court.
mediation.
Okay.
Just mediation.
Hey, baby mama, how you doing?
Oh,
Hey.
hey, Bella.
Let me move
Hey,
down
look at
some.
Anna Marie. Okay, I'll catch you when you're done, okay?
Yeah. I didn't know you guys were gonna be here.
I didn't
Okay.
either.
All right, Scarlett,
I
come on.
didn't.
We're gonna put sit you over here with JB. Oh, look
Okay.
at the baby.
Hey,
You can
Mm-hmm.
take
Teddy.
the seat here.
Yeah, I know. I was with the.
So,
Oh no, right
I'm gonna
over
leave
here
her
on this
here with
side.
you, okay?
You're gonna sit right across from Teddy over
Oh,
here. Oh, the baby.
the baby.
Right.
Go with the baby.
Oh, the baby. There she go. Okay.
I'm gonna give her to her daddy. Hold
Oh,
on.
Dad, don't you want to hold the baby?
I'm trying to, but she won't stop moving.
Okay, there you go.
Trying out the science.
All right.
Oh, and
Oh, look at
while we're
look at
waiting
her.
for my husband, Scarlett, can we go ahead and meet in one of the downstairs offices real quick?
Oh, yeah, of course. Let me just get this out the way and put over inside.
Hey, actually, let's go outside. Y'all got
Oh,
all
what are we
those
doing?
trees out there.
Are
This
we?
is a mediation hearing. So Teddy, you're gonna sit back in the chair where you were sitting, and Scarlett is gonna sit directly across from you. Okay?
Oh. This is the cutest
I'm gonna
baby.
sit here.
Got my little girl with me. Man, that's all I was. But you know what I'm saying?
Look at that baby. Little Poodle.
My little girl right here. Kidding me?
Little
Mm-hmm.
Poodle.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Aw.
everything I gotta do to keep her with me. You know what I'm saying? Be in her life for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No, that's
She ain't
right.
gonna grow up
After
out
your
here with no
family.
pop. Fucking A,
Right.
man. You know,
We're here to
raise
help
my
you
kid.
save your family. Now
That's what's up.
the attorneys, they here to kill and eviscerate. But we're going to
Okay.
try to mitigate their influence here. Today is about reconciliation and mediation,
Right on.
and to
Okay.
prevent going to court. We want to prevent a court case. If we can
Okay.
get the family back together and live in love and peace and harmony, that's what we're going to do.
I'm down for that. It can go either way though. I'm just letting you know. And I'm running to go the best way possible for my little girl. So that's kind of where I'm at with it. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Absolutely. 3.7 million. Jesus
Studies will
Christ.
studies show that it's always best when a child grows up with both parents, especially if the
Yes.
parents love each other and are not abusive
Mm-hmm.
to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Um,
I don't believe in toxicity. You know what I mean?
That keeps them off the pole too.
Indeed.
It's
Mm.
yeah, for sure.
All
Like
right,
I
let me
said,
see
there's
if I
three versions, and one of them.
can. Let me go grab these guys. Get started.
You an attorney, Risa?
JB, where the hell did they go?
I think you guys can make to work it out. I mean, the I said I think you guys can work it out. I see the love between the two guys.
They're in chambers. JB, where the hell did they go? Oh, there they go.
'Cause,
Hi guys.
Bella's getting ready to. One
Yeah,
second.
one
Yeah.
second.
Hey, we got to get started.
Okay,
Well,
yeah, we should definitely get back in
I'm
there.
waiting for my co-counsel to get here.
Right. Um, is it possible to fill him in? The
I would
time is
like to wait
kind
for
of.
him too, if we can
Yeah.
possibly.
How much longer will he be? It is already.
We didn't even know that we were having a mediation, so
Yeah, I know it is spur of the moment.
because yeah, because I what I thought would happen is I was gonna translate that document into the physical document that could be handed over to him, and then I was going to talk to you to either have you serve him or have a member of the APD serve him with the physical documents.
Yeah, like
So
I was telling
no
you
one
guys
was prepared for
yesterday,
mediation today.
I kind of
Right,
rushed the issue. I kind of pressed the issue because it has been, a little time since I
right,
started the process. And
right,
I did, let you guys know a while in advance that I wanted the issue to be rushed in the beginning, and I do take it into consideration. Everybody's busy and everything. But when I did see the judge earlier, I did let her know if she can put, a little extra push in it for me, that would be very greatly appreciated, given,
right,
the severity of how things have went in the past few days.
right. And to your point, JB, I know you were on vacation for a bit, so a lot of things have, things have been transpiring and moving that I have not
Yes.
had an opportunity to fill you in on because this is the first time I'm speaking to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I kind of
yeah,
told them a little bit last night. I believe it was when we spoke, we caught up.
yeah.
Yeah, I gave him a little rundown.
So, yeah, I have the document, um, the process, the printer set up, the filing cabinets, and all that other stuff, and he will be handed a document today that he'll take with him so that he can review the filing in its entirety once he leaves here, but he'll still have to open his ticket and all that whole process is being set up for him. Today, because I did see Scarlett earlier at the car wash and I knew I was serving him today,
Well,
I
we
was,
don't have Discovery 100% of the way ready, which Discovery has to be made available during mediation, and he doesn't even have
well,
representation.
this is not that type of mediation. This mediation is to see if there can be a reconciliation between the two parties. They've both expressed interest in that, and we would definitely like to make sure that if we can, we do everything we can to keep this family together. So if that means that we have to help them have a conversation to avoid court and spare a lot of people feelings, I would love to see if we
Yeah.
could keep this family together.
I just care about the feelings of my client and her daughter and none other, because all I see is that there is a father, in my opinion, legally, who does not have too much of a leg to stand on and not too much to lose, in having an unfiltered mediation in which he has no representation and nothing to lose, whereas key strategy of my client's case can be revealed only for the risk of continuing on to court with key evidence disclosed before it was duly should have.
Well, we're not at court yet, and this is not that type of mediation. They should be
Yeah.
allowed a chance to reconcile and apply for counseling should they want. So this is not about, this is right now, this is not a fight.
I know Teddy. I know he's gonna want to have himself. He's gonna want to do it himself. He's not gonna want counsel.
Exactly. Now, he is a defense attorney himself and a pretty good one from what I have been told. So he's aware of all the processes and things of that nature. We
Yet
don't
he's
have
trying
to
to skip
go,
them.
we don't have to, he's not trying to skip them at all. This counseling session, quote unquote, or this reconciliation session, let's call it, was my idea because they both expressed to me that they both would like to have a conversation to see if they could reconcile, come back together, keep their family together, and not fight. And I think you can see that that would be a good thing, correct? I'm sure you're not standing here telling me you want to tear this family asunder if they're saying that they want to be together.
No, I just don't want my client rug pulled left homeless with a daughter and then nary a place to stay with people illegally surveilling her private conversations.
We'll let them work that out. We will be there to help, not accuse, and help guide them to a reconciliation if that's what they want. Now, if it devolves,
If that is the
this
objective
is
and
not the
this is not
case.
a stratagem, because you did mention that he is a defense attorney, and you don't think that another defense attorney, especially being a former defense attorney yourself, that you should be able to recognize these tactics?
I think that you have not had a conversation with the two of them, nor have you had the opportunity to hear and see how this has affected the two of them. I've been in this city with them for the past 2 weeks, and they're both hurting. They miss each other. They want, they both told me personally they want to reconcile. And I think we should respect that.
Because reconciliation costs about $4.1 million less than what my client is asking for in the worth of both
Actually,
her
if they
and her.
reconcile, she would get probably triple that because he's going to make sure that she's, you know what I'm saying? Like he's going to, he's going to triple that.
Oh, he would have made sure either way, because we most likely would have won that case and he would have been mandated to do so by the courts. So, is this reconciliation or is this stratagem from
Are
one
you
defense attorney to another?
true? But are you listening to yourself? Your client has told you she would like to see about reconciliation. This is her decision. Now, if they do not find a way out of this, then it's balls to the walls. Let the fighting begin. But until then, it is our duty to respect their wishes and allow them to speak and see if they can save their family. That is our first obligation, is to keep families together, not tear them
As
apart.
as a lawyer, my obligation is just to make sure my client's case doesn't get hurt. That's all.
No, your obligation is to make sure you value your client wishes to talk about reconciliation to see if they can keep this out of court. That's her wish. Let's give her a chance. Let's just be respectful of her wishes and his wishes as well.
Even though
JB,
mediation in a at cause custody hearing is
JB, if she said right now, you know what, I'm done with all of this, I withdraw it and I want to be with my man, what are you going to do? Because that's literally where she almost is. And who are we to say, no, girl, don't do that? Break up your family because we want to have court. That's not how this works.
no, 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 no. There's a far difference between that and what I am doing. I'm protecting my client from the potential stratagems of from what everyone seems to keep reminding me is a former highly skilled defense attorney.
I just told you, what reminded you? I just told you that 2 seconds ago.
You've said that before.
No, I never did because he just told me.
Someone told me that he was a defense attorney. I know there's someone else in here who's a defense attorney, and then I connect the dots, and it's probably him.
Okay,
Okay.
y'all. I just got finished talking to him. So he's been a little impatient. So like, are you
Okay,
gonna
yeah.
work it
Can
out or are
we
they gonna go to court? Which one is it? He wants to work it out. But
Can
if
we
it's
go
not,
can we go
back to the
upstairs?
room? Yeah.
okay.
Yes,
Okay.
please. All right. JB, you come in? Come on, mama.
Yes.
I think he just doesn't want those clips getting out.
JB. JB, friend, come here. Please, friend. Give them a chance to settle their differences on their own. There may be misunderstandings. misunderstandings that we're not aware of?
I feel like he is playing her, doesn't want those clips to get out, and now all of a sudden reconciliation is on the table because he realized how stacked the evidence is against him. I'm not that slow.
Well, then allow her to see how she feels about it and then make her demands.
And
Either
and to be
way,
and
it's
honestly, they shouldn't have even been allowed to have contact soon as that filing got made.
they both requested this. All right, come on, friend. Let's try to help them as best we can. Either way. All right.
Y'all gonna leave me in there by myself. I didn't even know y'all was
Sorry. Sorry. Oh!
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Oh. Okay, guys, if y'all can have a seat.
Okay.
Scarlett, you'll sit here.
uh,
Teddy, you'll sit in that front seat. JB, you'll sit
It's
next to Scarlett.
How y'all get in
right
them
here.
chairs?
Okay, just third eye it.
Third eye.
Okay,
Okay.
there you go.
That is not. That is not ladylike.
Okay, so we all know why we're here. Thank you guys for being so patient and agreeing to come um, together. You both have indicated to the court that before we move any further, you wanted to have one last meeting to see if reconciliation was possible. So I'm going to go ahead and uh, let Teddy speak first. Teddy, you can say how you feel, anything that you want to say in regards to reconciliation only, nothing else.
Yeah, absolutely. I do believe it. Honestly, it ain't even about what I believe. The right thing here is for me to just acknowledge a lot of the shit that I did wrong. You know what I mean? Like nobody's perfect. And I did, abuse certain situations, if you will. But it wasn't like I did it with bad intention. You know, at the end of the day, it's this, right? Certain behaviors were pushed forward, and I think that, in all honesty, things could have went a little differently. But at the end of the day, I respect the decision that she made in regards to this. I should have not probably overstepped a boundary, which I did. A boundary that I was put forth clearly by her, and she has every right to feel the way she feels. But you know, taking my kid from me, nah, I don't think that. I
No,
don't think
I
that's the
never
best
said
course
I
of
wanted to
action.
take your kid from you, Teddy. You know me, Teddy. I've never, ever, not once held her from you or nothing. If anything, I come to look for you so you can see her.
Absolutely, I respect that position. I'm here for the same. I wanna have a productive family in this community. I don't want my kid running around. I always told you that my child has to have a father in her life. That's just how that works. There's no exception. So moving
Yeah.
forward, I need you to know that my daughter will be a part of my life, and I would hope that you'd be a part of my life with her.
Your daughter's always meant to be a part of your life. That's why we're here. I want to make sure that you're always going to be a part of her life, no matter what me and you have going on.
End of the day, I miss you, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of things were said and done between us that just could have went a different way. And I'm man enough to admit and take accountability for my mistake. You know, I think that probably counseling would be a good move. You know what I mean? If it's gonna make this family stay together, I'm down for it. because I'm pretty sure you know how I am. It can go either way with me, and I trust you to do so. So
Definitely know how you are. That's why we're here. That's why
I
we're
just want my
here.
family back. That's why I'm here.
Now,
And I
Scarlett,
guess
he said something very crucial. He said, "I want my family back. That's why I'm here." How do you feel about that?
He knows I never wanted it to go this route. I only brought it this route for the well-being of my daughter to make sure that, everything is set in place for her the way it should be because she doesn't deserve a crazy world because her parents can't figure it out. Um, I never meant to separate us or separate our family. I was not in any of my plans. I mean, I just went wedding dress shopping. We were supposed to get married. So this is like a complete blind side, you know.
the whole energy has just shifted. So I
If
don't
you
want.
guys if you
I'm
guys
sorry.
do move forward, there will have to be reassurances, particularly for the mother and the child. You have admitted that, you did some things that might have caused some insecurity. And a man's role is to protect, provide, and profess. A
Wait, I
woman's
never
role,
said insecurity. I think you kind of threw that one in there.
well, no, no,
I
no,
said I
no. Well,
overstepped boundaries.
right, but when you overstep a boundary for a woman, it causes insecurity in that woman, meaning she
Okay, got
feels
you.
unsafe, right?
Got you.
And as her man, she's looking for you to protect her, to provide for her, and to profess your love for her. That's it. And her role as your woman is to multiply whatever it is you bring to her, whether it is yourself, as you see that beautiful child you have, fortune, or if you bring her toxicity, she will multiply that as well. That is what a woman is. Your woman is a reflection of what you bring as a man to the table, right? So going forward, I think we can talk about how she can feel secure. And I believe her attorney has some ideas. She did have some demands that were laid out in her filing that maybe JB can walk through with you, and we can see what's agreeable. Let's call it a
So,
prenup for the relationship, if it were.
so wait a minute. I got a question,
Yes.
right? We spoke this entire time about what we can do for her, right?
Hmm.
But what about men's health, men's mental health and shit like that? Like no one has ever not once mentioned that. Like
That's coming
Oh,
next.
how is
did
the
she
husband doing? Like
illegally
how is like
surveil you or
it's like
cause you
how am
any
I
mental
doing
trauma
in
or
all of
boot
this?
you from
You
your
know,
Right.
home?
this is like a one-sided thing here because
Not at all.
we're
Not at
we're
all.
talking about if I could just speak for a moment in my own defense,
Yes, sir.
right? What we're talking about here is what can we do to improve her? But
Can I
never
just
not
piggyback
once
real
ever
quick on what
let
you
me
just
finish
said?
real quick,
Real quick,
real
real
quick.
quick, real quick. You said in your own defense, right? Which means that you're defending yourself. Now, I may be wrong, I may be right. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they did give you the option to get your own attorney, and you did choose to represent yourself. So
I could find an
this is,
attorney.
but this is
Th-
now the time to say,
This was last
and this is where
minute.
I know, but
No,
this
I'm
is
talking about what the
communication.
court
This
can
is where
provide. Is
this is where
all
you
I'm saying.
say, can I get something from Men's Health? Not you guys are not offering this because the judge is here on both sides to make sure everything is okay. And the ladies sitting next to me are my representation. So if you're going to be representing yourself, I just need you to word things correctly and leave the feelings out of it.
Or you have your attorney present, and I didn't know you were bringing your attorney with you.
I didn't know this was gonna go
I
on
didn't
right now.
realize
You
you
see, I
want to
came
play
last minute as well. But if you want,
situations. But
you definitely can take the time to get your own representation, Teddy, if you feel like,
I
you
never
want to be
knew I was
represented.
coming to court. I
Okay,
just
hold
been
on,
served
guys.
today.
Really quickly, hold
Like
on.
Jesus, I was talking to the judge about my attorney option,
Yes, he was. He
literally,
is
and I didn't.
absolutely correct. He is absolutely correct. Remember, this is about reconciliation. This is a meeting. This is an informal meeting to see if we can save this family. And yes, we're talking about what she needs to feel secure, and then we were going to turn to what you need as well, right? As the man, you provide a space for her to be heard and for her concerns to be held, and then we also then hold your space. You're the, in that space for your concerns to be held and for you to be heard.
Well, actually, I wasn't making a dig at her. I was actually talking about what the court can provide. I wasn't saying
Hmm.
like, okay, her. I wasn't doing that. I think you guys misread what I was trying to say,
No, that's
as
what you
as what often happens. What I
said,
was trying to
but
say was,
your deliverance
but
was
can the
off.
court, if the court's providing like services for me to do this, for me to do that, then can they provide like health services too? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense. And that's why we're here today. This is a health service. This mediation, this informal reconciliation meeting is outside of the norm because the court does care about both of you, the health of the family, the health of you as individuals, and the health of you as a woman and you as a man. There's only so much we could do, but we're going to do everything that we can do to see if we can repair this.
For sure,
So
for sure.
to
I'm here for it.
understand, when you say repair, are you speaking repair as in the entire reformation of the formerly established relationship or an agreement towards healthy co-parenting? Which one?
That would be up to the parents. That would be up to the two of them. And it is their
Well,
decision, it's their decision alone if they want to resume their previous relationship where they're going to get married, at which point I would definitely recommend right now we begin talking about the terms of a prenuptial agreement that they both agree to now, including if something happens again, if they start arguing in a week, it is ironclad. This is what's going to happen. If they decide that they want to just co parent now, we can try to hammer out an agreement without it having to go to court. But they first must decide where the love is.
I still love this woman. I mean, that was never contested. The problem was maybe I loved her too much.
Maybe that's the problem, but that's not a problem. You just gotta stop being so loco.
Ese panameño, you fucking.
Now, when you say stop being so loco, what do you mean?
Yes. Oh, he.
What would make you no, no, don't let's not go back into the past. What do you
Oh,
need what do you need him to do for you to feel secure in this relationship?
I need him to feel secure in this relationship. I thought we both shown and proven to each other that we're in this, and it's like he doesn't trust me. No matter how much I show him, no matter how much, I keep him in everything I do, he'll curse me out. And
I swear to
for
God,
what?
Lexi,
curse words
if you're
never
still
left my mouth in regard. You
Okay,
know what I
so
mean?
Press
you'll
what?
you'll
You
yell
might have
at
had an
I
me
elevated tone
did.
in
I had to
and
log
conversation.
out.
talk to me disrespectfully, okay? Not maybe not use curse words, but you'll talk to me very aggressively and disrespectfully, and it's like
That I
if
do
we're
agree. I
supposed to
do
be
tend
best,
to.
if we're supposed to be in this together, if we're supposed to be best friends, if we're supposed to have each other's back, No matter who or what in the city come after us, why are you the one coming after me?
You're absolutely right. Yeah, that's a great question. I'm gonna marinate on that one for a minute. You know what I mean? I just don't want to give you a pre-programmed answer, but I'm definitely gonna marinate on
Scarlett, because you were the one that decided to end the relationship, I'm going to ask you first, and this basically is your decision because you brought the motion forward. How do you want to proceed? And I'll allow you time to talk with JB because she has been your counsel through this. Um, you, I think it's time for you to decide how you want to move forward. Um, JB knows all the facts of your case. I do not. So she would be the one to help you come to a conclusion and decide whether we move
Yeah.
forward with trial or not. We'll wait here for you guys to come back.
Okay.
Okay, JB, you can take her. We'll wait here.
Hey, Yana,
Yes, sir.
I hope she don't go all Danny douchebag on me. You know what I mean? I just want my family here. Yeah, I don't want to go crazy in the court. You know I just want my family here.
If this goes into court, it's gonna be a doozy. I
I'm trying to
already
tell you,
know.
I
Oh
don't
my
want to go to court
God.
with it. You know,
And
I
the
don't.
whole city gonna be there.
That attorney
Jesus.
is a fucking shark. You know what I'm saying? She
She
looked
got the
like she's
best
a shark.
attorney in the city. A JB will eat you up and spit you out for lunch, honey, with a
I think
toothpick
that's
in
where
her
I
mouth.
fucked up.
And she will
I,
smoke a cigarette off of your burning flesh.
I tried to
so I'm
tell
allowed to
him.
get two attorneys in here. I'm
I
gonna need
tried to tell him that's the DA
litigation.
right there.
I don't want to go to
We don't want
fucking
to play with
DA.
her.
Yeah, but I don't want to do it. But I'm just saying, she seems like she's hell bent on keeping my family apart. I don't know. She keeps going. All I keep seeing is that 3.7 million is fucking me up. You know what I mean?
I think that if it goes there, she's going to make considerable demands, and
Jesus.
it's looks like it's a little bit more than 3 points. But
Right.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about it. If you guys stay together, you'll be spending way more than that.
Man, listen, and that's the point. I want to make millions together, not spin them apart. You know what I mean? It
I know
don't
what
make
you mean,
sense.
brother.
You know, I don't know. It's backwards hustling. You know what I mean?
I need you to prepare for the worst,
I'm
and
already prepared for that shit. I just need to get an attorney. I'm trying to
yeah.
find the best, solution here. But
Well,
if this shit
we
drags
would
out the court, it's gonna.
we would definitely pair you up with the Dynasty firm of Blanco and Troublefield, and have Troublefield represent you in this case.
Okay. You got his
Um,
number.
yes,
I'm gonna need that in the event. Better to have it and not need it is all. You know what I mean? And yada yada.
yeah.
I hope this shit don't go to court.
I mean, for anything you need trouble filled, if a case or
What's that now?
I said if you need it for anything, besides this, call them up.
And he's
Uh,
not cheap,
yeah, yeah.
but he
I'm
is
far from
JB's
rich.
kryptonite. I'll tell you.
I
She's Superwoman, but he damn sure that kryptonite, honey.
Okay. I'm far from rich, but I'm barely broke.
That part.
I think I can retain him for some services. I'm gonna keep him on retainer. I'll send him some money in just in case I need. I don't know. What is he? Criminal attorney and all that other good stuff.
And yes, he's criminal fan. Well, he's whatever you need.
Bet. Say that. I'm gonna put him on retainer.
Yeah, he is whatever you need.
So
Um,
he says his business is right down the block here.
yeah, he has the Saks Saks Fifth Avenue.
Okay, okay. I
All
shop there all the
right.
time.
I
It's a
didn't
great
know
shop.
that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I shop there occasionally. I definitely shop over there. They got some good discount. Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of high end shit over there. You know.
indeed.
So what do you guys think? I'm going to court or what?
I think it's a potential. I think you may be going to court.
Jesus.
I don't
I think you
know.
might be going to court.
All right, buckle up. It's gonna be a bumpy fucking ride.
I hope not. I hope you guys work
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
what I'm trying to avoid that shit, but you know, I don't want it to have to go
It's
that.
not the same when we're all together trying to chill. No.
Right. A reconciliation like this is highly unusual, but I thought since both of you expressed it, it was worth a
Mhm.
shot. I'm a true believer in love, and I
Yeah, I
think it's
mean,
our job to make sure that we keep a family together if we can.
yeah, that's what I'm gunning for here, you know. But I don't know that TV chick, man. I don't know. I think she's gonna go ape Rambo shit on me.
Did you say the TV chick? You said TV? Wait, why'd
Yeah,
you call her the TV chick?
yeah, because like every time she comes in here, I get fucking Law and Order vibes. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
I hear the music and everything, bang, bang, bang. Every fucking time she walks in, and my
Oh
bloodlust
my
runs cold.
goodness.
You
He
know?
said these are their stories. I'm dead.
Yeah,
Bong
she's a
bong.
dangerous one. You know, I can
Yeah.
feel the energy shift when she comes in the room.
Huh.
Oh
Trouble
yeah,
with
she
that.
cold as ice.
I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Don't want to play with
Cold
that.
blooded.
I gotta
Mm-hmm.
put. I
Oh,
see. Look at
look
that. I
that.
gotta wrap a
Okay, back.
blanket around my
Okay,
daughter. You know,
everybody turn to sit
My
down.
chilling.
baby.
What's
Oh,
up, baby?
Oh,
What's that, baby?
okay, sis.
I have to give my
yes, to
baby
your
a
big
kiss.
one.
Yeah, I'm
All
off
So,
my
right.
foot out over there.
JB, what is the decision?
My client is weighed down with a lot of items to consider and doesn't want to make decisions driven by impetuosity.
Mm,
So, impetuousness, pardon me. So, she would like, I know it's, well, honestly, this whole proceeding is non traditional. So, I guess another non traditional would be to request a continuance on the mediation. She would like to consider the options that she's been presented with, as well as have the opportunity to allow her her child's father to obtain counsel, as well as to have both parties of her counsel present.
okay.
So in the meantime, my client does feel like a healthy fostering good faith gesture would be to allow frequent exchanges of the child, amongst them supervised exchanges in which the father can have the child for any agreed upon amount of time unsupervised. um, in the interim, that should the child be taken anywhere outside of the limits of Pound Town, that she be priorly notified with the option to decline such an ex parte excursion at her discretion.
Okay. So,
So long story short, they can exchange the child. If he wants to see his child, he can see his child as long as he wants, whenever he'd like, unsupervised, so long as he doesn't take her outside of Pound Town. So no
now
trips to
these are
Hawaii.
now right now we're talking about a custody agreement. We haven't had a trial to determine if such measures are even needed, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, this informal meeting here was just for them to decide if they wanted to stay together or not. It doesn't need a continuance. It's something that they are fully capable of saying, "Hey, we're going to stay together. I'm going to drop my suit, or I'm going to keep my suit and we're going to continue on and try to figure it out through the courts." Now, at any time while you're figuring out through the courts, you can decide to drop your your filing.
So, with that being said, we would like to continue the judiciary process of the custody hearing at this time.
Okay. All right. So do both of you understand that we are now moving forward? There is no uh, romantic reconciliation like we'd hoped here today. Teddy, you will have to retain counsel. I will be providing a date for the official beginning of the trial and pretrial. JB and I will, and your attorney, will confer the next time we meet. It will be to review everything. That will be the first phase of discovery phase. All financial records will need to be present. All demands will need to be present from both sides, as well as, and please let's make sure it's just focused on the kid, on the child, on that beautiful baby. No personal interests inside of any requests. We're just talking about what is needed for the welfare and being of the baby. And again, Scarlett, if at any time you wish to retract or rescind this lawsuit, you have that option.
Daddy, what are you doing?
baby.
Daddy.
Oh,
Oh my
I know I
god.
fucked up a lot of shit.
Oh my
I know
god.
you know what I mean? I know I could have been a
Oh
better
my
man for
god.
you.
oh, oh.
And I hope there's still a chance for me to be a better man for you. So today I ask you in front of your attorney, Your Honor, and a cool lady with the pink hair over there.
It's Rissa. Stop playing with me.
Will you do me the honor of being
Oh
my
my.
wife?
Oh my goodness, Teddy, you're gonna make me cry. Yes, yes, I will. Oh,
Oh,
Yes!
Sid!
Yes!
Sid! Oh my God!
Yay!
Oh!
I promise you, baby, I will do better. I'll do better for you.
I'm
Teddy,
so
I'll
give
do
me
happy
better
for
for you,
it.
y'all.
and I'm gonna do better for my baby. By
You
any means,
promise.
I can't get off.
I can show you better than I can tell you, baby. I love you, little mama.
Ladies,
I know
I'm
I'll see you.
getting married.
I'm so happy for y'all. Yeah,
Congratulations!
I'm a bridesmaid.
Congratulations!
Yay.
Yeah,
For
for
my
sure.
Teddy. I got my
Congratulations!
Teddy.
Oh, what?
Now,
Okay. Now I don't know
a
how this will
prenup
work out
is
for you guys.
definitely gonna be done.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
we're gonna make sure all of this stuff is handled so that
just so I'm
everybody's
not petty.
secure
I'm
going
gonna pay that
forward.
lady's lawyer fees because I ain't petty like that. You gotta pay that lady attorney's fees. She a shock over there.
She a
Yeah,
shark
she's the best of the
cake.
best.
I don't ever want to see you on the other side of that table again.
You had him shaking, JB. He
You gotta
sure
pay
did.
me, and then when I'm gonna be
You're
done
my
with you,
baby.
Okay.
you
So
cool,
we're gonna
you the
take
devil.
this. So what we're gonna do
I'm
is
not
we're
a
going
shark outside of
to
this building.
we're
Ugh.
gonna repurpose the suit and we're going to transform it into a prenuptial agreement minus all of the costs for, of course, child, the labor and hospital fees and things of that nature. We all know
Oh, the
that.
other the other side was about to get buried in invoices and exhibits. How do I tell you?
I know already.
You
But let's
see,
take those
you see.
same that same information
Exhibits. What the exhibits would have made Katrina look like a little sprinkle.
and
Every
when we're
time
talking about the prenuptial agreement, don't think about it as if, hey, this is what, happens if we break up. Think about it as if something happens to me, how will my family be taken care of? Both of
I
you.
wanna, that's what I wanna discuss, opening up a trust fund for my family in the
JB
event
will
of
be
my
able to
demise.
take care of all of that for you. So she's going to convert this civil suit into a family trust agreement as well as a prenuptial agreement ahead of your wedding. She'll also be helping you with counseling and she will be reviewing family law with you you ahead of your nuptials. We'll be here with you, guys, every step of the way to support and strengthen this union. Okay.
I'm down.
Thank you, ladies, so much. I really appreciate y'all through it all.
And
JB,
and
I know you've been dealing with me throughout all this, and
yeah,
I just thank you for having patience. I know I got a big hard head.
girl, the hardest heads are the biggest lovers.
And the
Yes.
softest
Mhm.
asses.
Yes,
Hey.
friend.
Yeah.
I got them worked up.
That's how you got pregnant. Watch that. Watch out now.
I'm trying to
Come
And
clear,
on
then
now.
clear
even
that
though
table in a minute. You know
Oh
that.
God.
even
Yes, he
though in
did. He
this
said
and
he
even
wanted
though
more
in this
kids.
setting I have sharp teeth and gills, I do also have a past as, a couples counselor. So yeah.
Hmm. So JB will
Mm.
be that person walking you
I
through those
wonder
steps.
I wonder if it's gonna shock him, going from seeing me here and then like seeing me in a counseling setting and I'm talking
It might
completely
shock
different.
me. It might
It would
It
shock
shock
me,
me
might.
JB.
too. I mean,
But
yeah.
JB, you're gonna have your hands full with Teddy because it's a whole Brooklyn nigga right here. So
Oh
And I'm
yeah.
a Brooklyn girl.
Oh
and
yeah.
she is, and
I'm a
she
Brooklyn
not just
nigga.
any Brooklyn girl. She's
And
Boricua
she
Brooklyn.
a Puerto
Boricua,
Rican
Brooklyn, ya tú
Diana
sabes.
fucking queen over
So
there.
they yell a lot. So I'm
A
just letting
lot.
you know. They
And
yell a
is she
lot,
just
Hey,
talking in
and
Spanish? Oh,
yeah, they're gonna be
mhm.
yelling
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot.
just keep it English. I'm not bilingual, unfortunately. That's what
Teddy,
messed up.
Teddy, no. He's got a whiff of that, you know. You
Yeah,
know.
they gonna be yelling a lot. When they get mad, their voice is gonna go through the roof. It's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna be just, remember, just
Yep,
think New
yeah.
York. Just remember New
She
York,
started it.
and you'll be all right.
Um, I'm gonna have to sit in this chair. I'm getting a little dizzy.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, sit
okay.
down, girl.
All
Sit
right, sit
down.
If
down. Yeah.
if you guys can give me a second so I can think about what I gotta do, okay?
Okay, girl.
Okay.
We gonna step outside, okay?
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah.
I mean,
mhm.
no, yeah, yeah, good. Just keep an eye on
You
me,
g-
you know. I'm gonna be thinking
okay.
about some stuff for
Oh,
a second. You know,
Okay.
my head
okay,
hurts.
I got you.
okay.
Got you.
Hey.
I'm so happy for y'all. The wedding
I
is back
am.
on. I'm gonna be a
Yes.
bridesmaid.
I'm
I
happy for
am.
us as well.
hmm
Not gonna lie to you.
Yes. Whew. The
I miss
turn
these
ons are
two
back
right here.
on.
I definitely miss these two right here.
The shark has been denied its
Yeah.
meal.
Please lock
Oh.
JB in your memory.
Well, don't worry,
Yeah.
Shark. You got a
Ooh,
whole nother
child.
meal coming up. Come on, let's go downstairs. Let me show y'all how this printer work downstairs
I
Wait
in this
till
can't
the
believe
paper.
fucking
Okay.
cops get in here. It's gonna be
I
a
would
Ooh,
be a shark.
child. He called you the TV lady, okay?
Right, he
Mind you, the
called you
law
the
and order.
TV lady. He's
Mm-mm.
yes, he said Law and Order. He
Child.
did. She ain't never
Mm-mm.
lied.
I said, woo. Now that one was a cliffhanger right there. It was
I did
thump.
not see that happening. That was a left turn at Albuquerque.
He was not trying to go up against you, child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Okay, come on in
I,
here, y'all. All right. So you see that printer right there?
mm-hmm.
You guys are in your job descriptions.
I am.
Okay, so you should be able to third eye that printer.
Oh yeah, use printer. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Oh,
So
docs. Link
right.
with. Mm-hmm.
So you would put the doc link in there, and
Okay.
it would create. So you know what? Let's do this together. Let me put a. Hey, Mackenzie. Oh, hold
Oh,
on.
oh, scared the hell out of me. Mm.
Sorry. Hey, Mackenzie. She said I need some counseling
Oh,
after that 2 more
I was
drink.
talking about JB's.
Child,
Yeah.
I need a drink too,
Oh,
Kenzie.
yeah.
We all need a drink after that. But let me tell y'all know what's tea for real. Like I did not want that to go to court
Me
because
neither.
of the
Why is everybody so
accusations.
scared of me?
Not
No,
even that,
it's
but
not
it's just
that. It was
just the
the
city,
stuff.
the
Yeah,
city
the
and
city.
everybody. It's just you really feel the difference in the vibe, because when they come in around each other, it gets weird. It's really weird. Mhm.
Right.
Oh well,
And then the
I didn't know nothing about that. I got hired because let him have hired me. Have been an evisceration of the other side.
I know. You
yeah,
gotta start
I did tell him
roaming
that.
around the city. Yeah, well, when y'all was outside, I told him you don't want to do this. The JB gonna eat you alive, and I don't know what to tell you.
Why y'all tell him that? Everybody always be thinking I'm just a big pile of bubbles.
Because it's the truth.
And I told him now, if your best bet is trouble, but it's a 50-50 chance on that. It just depends on the day.
Well, no, because trouble is JB's kryptonite. Like I said,
Yeah.
that is her
Mhm.
kryptonite. He drives her up the goddamn wall.
Mhm.
So,
That's just gonna
and
make her go harder, and he gonna,
Yep.
it's
ooh,
like, Lord.
and she drive
Nah,
him up the
nah,
wall.
give
They are the
me
best for each
Blanco.
other.
Nah, give me Blanco because she got spared from that. What was his name?
Oh,
Tashawn Bricks.
oh my.
Tawan Bricks. What was his name?
Oh, ooh,
Hold on. And then you close, and the crazy thing is you closed it and you said, I'm not going to say what you said, because I know you got spirits in your brain,
Mhm.
but
yes.
that closing reason was crazy. And I was like, oh, she got, ooh, ooh, he wanted to
Well, you
try.
gotta
I was,
revive me now, because now I don't
JB coming
remember.
back alive now.
it
Okay,
was
She
that,
feeling it.
Brenda's back.
it was that case where he had all of them drugs and he may or may not have been the cause of a shooting or whatever the case may be. And I had evidence for eons, not years, not decades, not millennia, not eternities, eons. um
Oh,
and then we were supposed to go to court, and then we had that meeting, and then it kind of went crazy, and then we kind of tried to do court, and then everybody just got madder and madder, and court never happened. And then we had that meeting, and then it kind of didn't go anywhere because Katie, and then my bad, because one person didn't show up, and then we all kind of moved
I'm
here,
still
and then
trying to remember what the fuck. What? Which case was
I'm
this?
it was TJ Miller, or no, Bricks, my bad, to Sean Bricks. Hold on.
Tashawn Bricks. Tashawn Bricks.
Dang, and I archived it too. Hold on.
Okay. All right. I think I got the link here. Okay. Use printer. Okay, it's printing.
And then there was another one, TJ Chamberlain.
Chamberlain. I remember that name.
Yep, Tashawn Bricks and TJ Chamberlain. Me and Blanca were supposed to go head to head on both of those because both them niggas pled not guilty. And okay, don't get me wrong, the Bricks case, it could have gone either way, but that would have been anyway. But I know Chamberlain, oh my goodness, had him dead to rights.
Oh yeah, she's snapping out of it. All right, JB. Yes.
JB is not here for the bullshit today.
I was sure.
I had hope up until she closed. I knew when she closed the ticket and said that, I'm like, dang, it's over.
I was chewing my nails like, Lord, jeez,
Okay.
let the family break up.
Let me see. Can I do it like this? I'm just trying to find the right measurements to see the document, y'all. Give me 2 seconds.
Hmm.
Okay.
But nah, he should have hired Blanco. Oh my god, y'all want to know something?
Yes.
Y'all want to know something funny? Like
Okay.
I had talked to her, and it was like, okay, this is where I stand. And soon as he got on that knee, she just melted like butter. I was
I
like,
would have too,
As she
child. I am
should. As she
such a
should.
romantic. I am
Hmm.
such a romantic. All right. So, all right.
it scares me how I can kind of just be switching
Okay.
personalities the way I do sometimes.
Oh,
Oh,
did you do that to me or to me?
yep. Go ahead and take that, and I just go to the side over there and just hold on to it. I'm gonna print one out for JB.
Oh, okay, go to the side. Okay, gotcha. Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's actually why I was because I was in the city in my head the whole entire time, just because I was working on the invoices from her childbirth and pediatric treatments and all that jazz. And I just
Oh,
needed the hospital's address. So that's why I had flew in. So I was in my head the whole time.
oh,
All
you
right.
wasn't even playing.
Okay. So go ahead and open that paper I just gave you. Now hit E, and it'll come up big on your screen.
Okay.
Okay. You
Oh
see
wait,
what we working with?
But I
I
only see one
I'm
page.
tripping right
Right,
now.
because I only printed out one page, right, just
You
now.
see this?
I see you.
Mm-mm.
What's going on,
Oh
friend?
my
It's just been
goodness.
the whole time. I don't know. Oh my
Oh,
Hold on.
flex
gosh.
E.
Thank you.
Okay, now.
That's how I
Oh,
got
damn, it's
here.
still doing it.
Oh my gosh. Let me try
Oh,
to
Try
cause
X.
you
reload.
cause you did it
Try
cause you
X.
did it by the chair.
Try
I
X.
did. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload. Give me the reload skin.
Okay,
Okay.
so had you printed every page, would it be a million documents in the pocket or would it just be one?
A million documents in the pocket. So I
Oh,
think
dang. Okay, so
the
that's gonna
perfect,
be a problem.
right. So the perfect thing to do is to use this for informational documents, warrants, summary documents. Like for instance, today I was just going to give him the overall paper that said this is the court case, this is the court number, this is versus, the versus, and any additional information along with where to go in the citizens portal, how to
Cause
create
I
open a
think
ticket, stuff like that. Just short and sweet, and then they
cause
go
I think
into
that
the
was
portal
like
and
a
get the link.
so
Okay.
you're saying that one lawsuit that was 27 pages, it would be 27 squares of my pockets that would be getting took up by this document.
Correct. So
Oh,
this
that's
is better,
bananas.
right? This is better served for warrants, one pagers, summaries, information, one pagers to give somebody a subpoena or to serve them and say, hey, you've been served, you have a lawsuit, this is the case number, so on and so forth. Open your ticket and your link will be provided to you.
Oh, dang it. I keep
Okay, now show me how to do it because it's not working for me. You just said push E?
Yes. Take
Okay,
it
it's not.
to pull it down to the use when you open your inventory. Pull it
Uh-huh.
down to use, and it'll come in your hand.
Okay.
Now hit
Oh,
E.
okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
Right.
Oh, wow. This is nice.
So then over here is the filing cabinet, and you can also throw a third eye it, create a locker, and in that locker you can put a document. Okay. So come in third eye this cabinet here and just type in zero zero
Oh my.
one.
Oh my God.
Just type in 001 and you should see my document in there already. So like we could do it per case. So let's say this is the first case, 001. We file the document right in there.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it.
So now you put your document in.
I see it.
And so now when JB comes over and she opens up file 001, she'll see two documents and then she'll add hers in as the third. Now this can hold 27 sheets of
there
paper
there
if
there's
you
nothing in
wanted to.
here.
Yeah, it's nothing in here. Hold on.
Did you type in 001?
Okay,
Yeah.
third eye it. Third eye it.
Third
Yeah,
eye
I
it,
put it in
open
001.
locker, 001.
Okay.
Did I put it in there?
Let me back up.
I could see it.
Let me see.
Yeah, I put a document in here, but I don't see nothing else.
Let me see. I'm gonna lift you,
You put it in
Boogie.
001?
Yeah, let me
Yeah.
try it. Okay, wait. Let me get closer.
It should be right there at the top.
Okay. Locker 001. Just click confirm, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I push use or give or something or what?
No, you
Just leave. Oh, pull it over. Drag it over. Okay,
drag it
drag it
over.
over. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
But you don't see
Oh,
any other
okay.
documents in
Yeah,
001?
I see one other one. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh, now I see an okay. Hey.
Okay,
Gotcha.
perfect. Now, this office has a printer. I believe, come on, y'all. This one has a
We
printer.
do need to fix it because both of y'all still got the paper in your hand.
Oh,
You
just
do
clear.
too.
Oh, yeah, you too. Just clear prop.
I did.
It's stuck prop.
Yeah, I just did it again.
All right, I'll let him know. But this office also has a printer here. So, and I think the office next door also has one. So there's three of them.
Okay. Mm-mm-mm.
Shit, not the wall. Hey, the lights are on in here. Oh no, it's not in here. There should be one in every office. I'll see if he'll add the other
Kitty,
printers in.
Yeah.
And
You know what I
what's
mean?
going on? Where's
So
everybody
either
at?
way,
Oh, I'm not
you
sure. I
can
think
do
they
it
might be
however
in the
you want to
office.
do it.
But
I wouldn't,
they came outside to get some
I
air.
don't know, figure out what
Okay.
works best for you. What I'm seeing is that we still need to
Right?
file the way we do it, our normal way. But in
Yeah.
here, we're able to give the citizens one
I
pagers
was
that
like
has all the information that
invested.
they need that serves as them getting served. It also will be great for warrants, which are one pagers, subpoenas, which are one pagers. Um,
well, it does help to have that because I know exactly how
I think they're right.
far down in the
You know, they
paper,
probably have
that is
cameras
visible
all
on that
around.
thing. So
mhm. So either way, it's an awesome tool to have
Never really got a chance to
because
use
while
it.
they're in city, if they're doing something else, they can just pull it up, look at their reference number,
Can't hear
see the
you.
instructions on how to open their
Said I never
ticket,
got a chance to
and
charge it.
see their entire filing, hire their attorneys, and all that
Yeah.
other stuff.
a
Mhm.
So it makes the table a little bit better.
I like it a lot.
Said
Oh,
Oh,
will it
oh,
make the
oh,
table a little bit better?
okay. It just feels
a
weird every
they.
time they do that.
I
Gotta get used to that.
I think they do that because I was about to starve. I'm not gonna
Oh
lie.
yeah, is there not a
what?
lot
I
of
could have
people
given you
that
some food.
Appreciate you.
yeah, I
Y'all
could
would
have
have been
too. I
carrying my
barbecued.
mannequin ass body to the hospital.
Go
They
ahead
have
and give
a
me
lot
some
of people
food.
that flew into the city over the last weekend. So and today, so, yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah.
Sure, they don't
Yeah,
fly.
but
Okay,
like
JB, go ahead and
all
take that right there.
flavors to be happy.
Man, and then I had gone to all the restaurants individually
For sure.
and calculated up the average food cost for
Put my bag
ooh
in there.
wee.
You could have came to the car wash. I would have.
It's heavy.
You gave me and
Well, they got
barbecue
let's.
there.
Well, they got let's cook, but one cup costs $100. This city is expensive.
Dang.
Wow, what is that for you?
Y'all, I had calculated the average
Everyone
food
says
cost, and the Let's was
Yeah,
so
it's
dang expensive.
expensive.
business,
Yeah, it's expensive. The
business.
Man,
cheapest
that
is
child that
five.
child support would have eaten them alive mostly because of the food.
No, no, Boogie's restaurant is gonna be a cost.
Oh
Like, oh
yeah,
my gosh.
as 5-star Michelin type shit.
What could have been a
Y'all, he would have had to pay if I had won. He would have
You
had
know
to
better
paid
now,
that
right?
woman
Oh, he know.
$780,000 a week,
burn.
Oh, he
and most of
know.
that would have been food.
Yeah.
It's true.
Mhm.
But here's the tea. He
85.
spends more than that on her now,
Feels like a
when they
Mhm.
together. That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He gonna be
that's
spending
what she
way
said.
more
Wait,
t
stop. Wait,
together than he would if they were apart.
Art doesn't feel so heavy.
Oh,
Well,
And
thanks.
they
it's
get
a, it's
married. He about to spend millions.
Yes.
well, I'm just glad that my first impression to the city isn't going to be decimating one of their citizens into dust.
We all are. We
Right,
all are.
right. We're helping. We coming in,
We
saving
break you in.
marriages. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You like
But I
Ooh.
really didn't want to see them break up. I liked them as a couple.
Hmm. Yes, I do too.
They so New York. I love it.
I was following. I was wanted to ask, are you
I
from
love
Jersey or
it.
what?
Huh?
They both from
And then when she
Brooklyn.
gets,
I just don't want to be
Yeah.
around them if they start
Hold
arguing.
on now.
Child,
yeah, yeah.
I'm skedaddling.
I mean, just days ago, he had her in the car.
Yes.
Got it.
Hey,
Updated.
Stone Elisa. Who is pink hair? Stone
This is
said,
me, Ritza.
it's Rissa.
Ritza. Hey, girl.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go find some pajamas to get in because I'm tired of these
Oh,
heels.
well, it was nice seeing you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
JB,
still got to be trained,
I
girl.
really need you to train Rissa on what you need and add her into your portals and stuff like that. She's gonna be, she's the clerk. So,
You
and
know, to be, you know, to be honest, I don't. Well. I don't know. The people who tell the stories don't be reliable. So I'm taking this with uh with rocks of salt, not just grains of salt.
Oh, girl, not the
Considering who
rocks.
told it, but from how it was told, our very first clerk claims to have never been trained, which is why they never trained the clerk that came after them. The clerk that came after them quit without being trained. I haven't been a clerk since the version 1 of where we came from. So
Hmm.
we are all learning.
We all learning. Okay.
So
So
even
guess
with me
what?
training
This
Risa,
is training.
it's just gonna be a matter
Okay.
of me learning information about 11 seconds before she do.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. So clean slate. You will
Okay.
learn as you go.
All
You're just
right.
gonna jump in with both feet,
Thank you.
and but you got to be
I'm
present. So the next thing up is we
I'm
have
ready.
a huge court case coming up. Troublefield is suing the owner of the city.
Get away from here. Get away from here.
And I'm the judge.
Oh
Yes,
my
so I'm gonna add you
God.
guys into the ticket because I need you guys to read the filing. I have not read it yet. I want to wait till we're all
Ooh.
together. We can not together, but we're all gonna. I'm gonna
Good.
put all of
Well,
us in here
funny
at the
Please.
same
enough,
time.
you actually can't read the filing because now that we have judges, you're the chief justice, so you're the only appellate body of the city. Now that we can have an appellate system,
It's true.
so you can't read
Mm.
shit.
Shit, I'm reading that filing.
Boogie, we can't be cursing with a baby in the building.
The baby can't hear me.
I mean, still, but the energy of the profanities will go through the
Right here.
air.
Fine. I'm
JB's
reading that
right.
shiznit. I'm reading
y'all
it.
already know. I don't cuss around pregnant people or kids.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put you guys in the ticket. Um, and then we can figure out how we're going to do it. Now, it's going to be done like Judge Judy. Each side is going to
Mm.
represent themselves simply because there's absolutely no one who can touch this case that doesn't have a conflict of interest. The only person that
Mm.
can is JB because she literally has not been here and has no knowledge of nothing that has been going on.
Hey,
So she's the only person that can be a judge, either her or Lando. The Troublefield did request for Lando to be the judge.
which
Um,
now disqualifies him because then appointing him will look favatory.
yeah, but he can serve as a jury advisor, same way as we did before the judges advisory committee. I will be sitting on it. So will any other judge that is not involved or named in the suit can sit. So that would be myself, Lando, Ike, and with JB presiding. Um, but yeah, but it's gonna be like small claims court.
That should be fun.
I think so too.
Now,
A
which owner is
hundred
this? Is this
million
A
seems excessive,
Bella?
though.
You say which one or all of?
Say that one more time.
I said which owner? Abe? You say Bella? Which one? All of?
Big Ape, I believe. I
Oh
haven't read the suit. I
my!
don't know. I don't know. I haven't read the
Oh
suit.
my! Gonna be interesting.
Yes,
Hmm.
this I cannot. I
And you
literally cannot.
can't read the suit, Miss Appellate Appointee.
Technically, if she's not clocked into,
And
she. Oh,
dictorium.
Oh God. And then why you
oh.
gonna put your booty in my face? In my camera. She swear she my mom. No, mom. I want to read it.
No, you can't.
Fine. Anyway, I'm gonna add you guys to the ticket, and then we're gonna carve out our own process for this.
Okay.
There's two new things that we're doing. One is street justice, and the other is this whole kind of Judge Judy, Judge Toller vibe, where folks come in, they represent themselves kind of like small claims court. JB and I are
Mm-hmm.
fussing about the limits for small claims, but once we get that together, then when folks want to file a small claims a case, they will come to you RISA, and they'd be like, I want to file small claims. You would tell them what to do, and then we're going to carve out that process. But they would represent themselves. They would present their case. The judge is the one that asks the questions. The judge, jury, counsel would be sitting on the side, just observing. After, when the judge goes into deliberations, we'll give her our opinion, but the decision is up to the judge. So this case would be up to JB. Well, we would offer counsel. It's up to her to decide.
Child. Mhm.
Mhm. And while the city is small like this, I think it's the best way to tackle it because all of us are judges at this point. We don't have a lot of extra attorneys. We're
I'm
just
gonna
getting
try to.
started.
I'm trying to put the word out there. So I think it's a girl, girl.
Yeah, but I like this way. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? I do.
Okay, well, maybe going. I'm excited.
And this will
This
be
will be my
JB's
first.
first case. Yes.
Yes, as a
Yes.
judge, I've never presided over anything, even when I used to be the chief justice.
I'm just gonna bring a lot of food and drinks because I know. Oh wow.
Girl, it's gonna be a movie. We gonna be sitting together. It's gonna be me, you, Stoner, McKenzie. All of us
Yes.
gonna be up in
I
there.
say yes.
Harlem.
Oh my
Hmm.
lord.
All of us gonna be up in there.
With
Kiki
the
and
tea.
Passe.
Oh
Passe gonna
my.
be in there too.
Yes. I can't wait.
Yes. All right,
I
y'all.
just let me know
Let's get
that I
up
need
on
to.
up out of here. We got these damn
Okay.
clipboards in our
We
hand.
got a wedding to go to. Yay.
I'm so
I
happy
need
for them.
Scarlett
I
gonna
need
make
to get
sure
out of
she put
these
me as a
heels.
bridesmaid.
Mhm. Did Ike ever make it in?
He's still on his way.
See, child, we would have been waiting all this time.
Guess I'm about to just call my car because I had got a ride here. You know,
Okay.
I'm just happy for y'all.
Congratulations again,
Congrats,
guys.
girl.
Oh,
Thank you,
Hey.
thank you. He had to pop his head real quick. He was
Okay.
glitched.
okay. Oh yeah, look at the baby jumping up and down.
Yes,
Yes.
levitating.
Is
Oh
she
yeah.
really
Mhm.
jumping?
There she go. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Look
like
at
an
her
invisible person's like.
holding her.
Oh,
Well,
oh
let me
yeah, I see the baby too that he had. I don't see the baby that he had.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
No,
don't see
I
the
only
baby
see
right
the.
here?
Oh, I seen the baby.
Mm-mm.
It's
He sent
You
me a
have the
picture in the
baby.
email. I don't see it.
oh,
Oh, oh, oh. Just oh.
look
Yeah.
at what
Everybody okay?
Is
everybody
that
got
it?
that car.
Everybody okay?
Everybody did this car
Girl,
come
that's my
out
car.
today?
That's my car. No, what
Ooh.
happened
Me.
was me, Scarlett, and Big all wanted at the yacht party. We was twins
Yeah.
and the outfits, and so we won it.
Are your eyes jumping too?
And then and then your
Okay.
man
Uh-huh.
got one apparently. So yeah, you guys arguing about that in your shop today?
Yeah, I heard y'all arguing about this car.
Girl, me and Zeus
Mhm.
we be going at it. No,
Ladies,
I
real
still can't
quick,
believe he called me a shark.
I just wanna drop a bomb, not a bomb, but I just wanna say something real quick.
girl,
One,
what?
thank you, ladies, thank you, right? And two,
Mhm.
you see how y'all came outside and Teddy and I were outside, right?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah.
so you know, the courthouse's walls are very
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
thin.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh-huh.
They are very thin.
You
So
said
we
at the
came
bottom, girl.
outside because we were, I'm just saying, you know, just saying. I was like, I
Oh,
don't
you
know if
can
Okay.
we should
hear.
be
Oh yeah,
hearing
I
certain
heard.
conversations. So I was
Mhm.
like,
Mm-hmm.
let's go outside. But just so y'all know for future, you know,
Mm-hmm.
things. Tell people to go take a walk or get some coffee.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
We used to that. We know that
Yeah.
that courthouse
Oh,
has
okay,
in
okay.
any city we go to. We know.
Oh, wow. Okay,
But
okay.
there's certain things is just, as public knowledge, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Mhm. Child, it's about to go down.
Oh, but is the weather? Is the weather? Do y'all hear that and see that? Or is it
Yeah,
just
yeah, it's
me?
kind of, no, it's not. It's going crazy for me too.
Yeah.
Maybe it's this
Hmm.
car.
Oh, don't do that. Wait,
Every time this car comes out, the flickering starts.
why did Big just pop up? He was driving his car. He said he was driving his car and he ended up in my car in the title. It's your shop. You left. Weird as shit. So he had to give the title back to me. I don't even know what's going on. I hope it's not my car.
I don't
I'm about to
know.
drive away. Y'all let me know. I don't even know how I'm about to drive away. Here.
Girl, child. Let me move. Let's move out the way. That's how you do it. JB, you need to ride somewhere, honey.
Yeah, to the barber shop. I think I want to change my look up.
Okay, come on. Oh my God, Risa!
No.
I still can't believe I got compared to a shark.
Girl, it was the highest of compliments. But a Brooklyn dude is scared to go up against you, child.
Oh, I thought this was your car.
Uh-uh.
That's a nice car. Like, I love the tires. Ooh, they spin.
Yes.
That's so cool.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Okay,
All right,
with the fidget toy
Later.
tires.
Oh my God, Jesus! My car! My car! My God! No, Lord, help me, Jesus! How do I turn it over? Oh, shit! Oh my God! Jesus! And I can't get in.
Are you gonna keep giggling? Are you gonna help me?
Oh my God.
My Bentley!
I'm trying.
How
What
do
are we
I
gonna?
get,
Wait, what
get
are we
in
supposed
this
to
shit?
do?
I
What are we?
don't know. I guess I just have to leave it.
This is what happened on the way to the What happened the birthday party? My car flipped over. I had to just leave it. But you know, what can I say?
I have to leave it.
The watch? No. Watch. No.
Oh my God. Fucking car, B. It's a bitch. Pull it up. Here we go.
Okay, you good?
All right, I got it. All
Okay.
right.
Woo. Okay, I'll see y'all later.
All right, come on, Jay.
Are you going back to the shop later or no?
I do have. I probably will. I probably will.
Are you
I
going back
have.
to the shop later, or are you going to the restaurant? Or are you leaving?
Um.
Find out.
If I do, I have. I'll probably go back to the shop because I know somebody wanted their car done.
Oh, TZ, huh? You have his number? Is he still here?
Tizzy, I thought it was. Oh. Was
Oh,
it
cause
your
he
friend? OG?
oh he got it done somewhere at another shop. But Tizzy said he got his car done and he didn't save it. So be done or
Okay.
remember he was there earlier and remember I went to him with the bat and knocked myself out. Oh, you did. Yeah, because he had hit me in the back of the head and I went to hit him with the bat, but I hit myself with the bat. So yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh no, don't do that with Boogie. She gonna fight you with the pan.
I will.
Okay, all right.
I will.
All right, see you later.
With them crisply crackly eggs still on it.
Yes.
Facts. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my eyes off. All right, y'all. We will see y'all later. We'll see y'all later. We about to be Audi 5000. JB want to change up her hair. We gotta catch up.
Yeah.
Look at my car, friend. I won it as in the best dress contest, child.
Yeah. Yes, it's giving midnight. It's giving eat the light.
Yeah.